Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. Today it's a homebrew review. Homebrew review, bit of a chat. What a day! What a day! So this is for Amara 4. It's Bulldog Brews, 6% lager. It came out at 6%. As you can see, just about at least, it's looking pretty clear in um, sticky on my bloody hand. Looking pretty clear in there. I'll give it a pour. I've no doubt that the little bit of sediment that's in the bottle may make it slightly hazy, but hey ho. So obviously, there you go. Good bit of smoke coming out and that. I have noticed with some of these home brews that you pour them and they do go hazy after being clear. Obviously, that sediment. So as you can see, there's a slight haze to it now. Um, it's been a while since I reviewed it. I think literally straight after I bottled it, and it's been a while, which is why I wanted to have a bit of a catch up on it, see how it's cooking, as it were. And I need a flipping beer. It's like just gone 4 o'clock, and need a beer. Yeah, so there's a light lager malt aroma on this. Not getting oats really. It doesn't say it's anything anyway. It's a 6% strong lager. Yeah, it's got a nice taste to it. Um, so Friday, got home Friday. Went to go out. I was going up to Alter Ego. Got in the bloody car. There was a little bit of a clonk, and I thought, what the bloody hell was that? And you hear all sorts with cars, so I'm never 100% convinced it's anything. It was just the car being an old car. In any case, like most people, you need your car, but when you get bills, it gets very difficult very quickly. Um, and drove around the corner. I could hear this scraping, and I thought, shit, what the hell was that? Got onto Mansfield Road, got so far up Mansfield Road, and I had to turn around, come back home. I thought, I can't drive all the way to Alverton um, in a car that's doing that. So I went, took the BMW. Anyway, yesterday, son-in-law came round, and he says, your back brakes shouldn't be doing this, and it sounds like your shoes on your back need doing. I thought, oh, fucking hell. And he says he can't do it. He says it's a pain in the arse job, and it is, because you have to get this special tool to pull the caliper off, and there's always issues with drums because they rust up and that. They're a stupid design in some ways. Discs and pads are much better because you can physically see it. Um, so we're taking our car in today for that, for my car. So I drove my son's car. His car's actually felt really nice. And then bugging me, I get a ring off the wife. I've got issues. And I says, why? What's up? Um, fucking BMW's got issues as well. And it's like, not both at once. So you turn her on and she's juddery. You drive, not juddery at all. But when you're sitting there, she's juddery. Garage bloke says, don't do any long journeys, you should be okay. And he said, we have to get her in on Wednesday. And so we've got this awful situation with 3 fucking cars, and we may struggle. And it's like you can't afford to have days off. Can't afford to fucking pay for the car to be fixed. Um, and obviously everything, cost of everything shot through the roof. And I'm, and I know you should never look on the well, not the bright, look on the bright side of life. Eh? I know you shouldn't look at look at everything and expect the worst. But I've got this thing where I think it's an anxiety thing or what. Always seem to bloody expect the worst. It does seem all of a sudden that obviously we've still got the dog, poorly dog. Um, there's a cost coming soon with him when we have to put him to sleep, unless he goes on his own. Um, oh, hey. And I don't know if it's just me, but I really do let things bog me down, and yeah, I do let things bog me down, and oof, I know the world's that the world we're in does test you. It is what it is, and stuff happens, and you have to deal with it. But sometimes it's like sod's law. I mean, we have got that one happy capability that my son's car sat outside doing now because he never really uses it anyway. So we have got, and we're both insured, thankfully, on it. So, but it's like tomorrow morning and Wednesday morning, um, I mean, once my car comes back, then that makes the equation a little bit better. But that's before the cost. So you've got like the cost of my car, so God knows what that's going to be because you know stuff isn't cheap. And then the BM, the cost of that's the scary cost. I I assume that the Skoda won't be above 300 quid to fix. Um, but it's the BM that scares the shit out of me. Because when anything goes wrong, it's never fucking cheap. Um, life, eh? Life fucking fun. No wonder I drink beer. Eh? Salvation beer is. Drink a beer and for that 10 minutes of ultra bliss of drinking the beer. So anyway, that's my day. I actually had a really good day of work, to be fair. Did a load of leaf blowing. It's that time of the year. Fucking blowing leaves. And the batteries keep going on because it's a battery powered blower. So it's a good battery powered blower, but it only lasts like 25 minutes on full pelt. But you're cleaning and it's just getting rid of today's leaves, waiting for Wednesday's leaves. Bogger me. And then I did a load of butternut harvesting. So I literally harvested neon 80 butternut squashes, which is great. We've had I reckon we've had about 140 butternuts in total. So that's great. On a year when the weather has been stupidly dry and they struggled, on a year when the weather's better and I get them in the ground earlier and get them going faster, it could be very, very interesting to see how they would perform. We're going to try again next year and see how we go from there. Try and do more pumpkins, butternut. I really could do with a lottery win. You see these people that win the lottery. Oh, I'm so bored. I've won 20 million. I'm bored now. I think, fuck off. Fuck off. Hey, I fucking love to be in that situation. I'd never be bored because I'd do good things with it. One, I'd build my own house. Get a project manager in, build it, use all the latest technologies to basically be self-sufficient, as near to self-sufficient as you can. using rainwater to, to filtration systems and all that other shit, air source heating, um, log burners, yeah, stuff the environment. Uh, One person's log burner is not going to do anything against all the countries in the world that really do put shit in the atmosphere. Although, please don't take it too serious. I won the lottery here, but there's so much you can do on that side of things. And, yeah, it'd be amazing. One of these days. Hopefully not before I'm not too old. I feel old today. Today's one of them days. I don't feel my age nearly ever. I don't care what I look like. I don't feel it. Today, especially in this last hour, we're worrying about both cars, and obviously still the dog in the equation, and there's other things that not for public consumption, and it's like, oh. Anyway, the beer itself. That's the rant out of the way. That's life, isn't it? It's tasting nice. Got a good fizz to it. A little bit of flavour there. I can't tell you what it is. It's like a malty flavour. There's nothing that defines it. It's like just like a strong malty flavour. But it's tasting nice. It's let's be fair. Cost of living crisis. Bulldog Amber Thor was, I think it was like 24 quid. 40 pints, 24 quid. 60p a pint for a 6% lager. 40 pints at 60 pence each. My God. It's a no-brainer. As long as you give it time to mature, and aren't too quick, making sure it actually ferments properly, you're on a winner. It's not for everyone. It's not for every lager fan. But if you like your homebrew, I went from a lager background into homebrew. And the first few, yeah, the old-fashioned kits, there were some shite kits, to be honest. But today's kits are pretty damn decent. And as long as you follow the instructions and let it do what it does, have it in a room where it's warm enough, not in a shed, not this time of year at least. In your house where it's about 20 degrees. Upstairs is best. Upstairs in your cupboard, in your airing cupboard. If you have an airing cupboard these days, that's probably the best place. It's one of the warmest places in the house. In our house, it's warmer upstairs. Tonight we might have to put the heating on for an hour just to touch it up a bit because it's dropped down to 19.5 upstairs. Some big hooters on the thing. So that's 6%. Certainly hitting home. Good strong ABV on it. And I got up to about 18 minutes. So this is more like a Raggy's homebrew and a Raggy's chat. I do think that the chat side of beer reviews is a good thing, just having that, putting the world to rights thing, because sometimes, when you have a day, sometimes it's nice to put stuff out there and let people know that we're all going through shit at the moment, cost of paying for your heating, the cost of paying for your bills. It just seems that, there's the rich people and the idiots of the world. We're being trampled on so much. And I work 6 days as it is. And, extra hours doing stuff and just keeping your head afloat. And depending on what happens in the next 2 days, that's going to be very interesting. And you try not to get yourself down, but hey ho, it's not always easy. Not. So, yeah, there you go. But I suppose the main thing is that you dare to fight another day, albeit not bloody easy. And I swear it's raining. And a dog's on the decking. Oh! And he's had a bad day as well, pissing and shitting in the house. Wife's had a right day with him. So he's been a bit loose today, for want of a better word. So she's chucked the rug away in the front room. She's chucked the rug away by the back door that helps him up. So I think his downward spiral is starting to come, by looks of things. So, oh dear. Well, perseverance, keep on going. Hope tomorrow's a better day, and that sort of thing. Hey. And still, in the grand scheme of things, we're healthy, you know. Uh, so, nice twang on this. It's an enjoyable lager. Say it's 6%. There's no, I wouldn't say there's any, like, it's not a craft lager. It's more of a strong lager, a bit of flavour. It's craft in some ways because it's more of a hazy lager. For me, it is anyway. Whether somebody's brewed it better and didn't get hazy, it wasn't hazy in the flipping bottle until I cracked open the bottle, and it brought that bit of sediment that sits in the bottom, and it bubbles it up. And it's funny because my other brews that literally aren't hazy brews do the same. They're clear as hell in the bottle until you open that bottle, and then it like comes up. So yeah, all good fun. But what I can say is, yeah, tasting absolutely spot on. Yeah. If I was gave that in a pub, and someone says it's 6% hazy strong lager, I'd have no issues, at all. And as a homebrew, it doesn't taste homebrewy, doesn't taste sugary or anything like that. It just tastes boozy, for want of a better word. I mean, it's needed. It's just hitting nicely. I think I'm gonna go upstairs now. I'm going to sit on the settee in the front room and just chill out on the settee with a cup around me, and yeah, just accept that the world's not dealing as a good hand again at the moment. You know, it wouldn't have been too bad if it was just one car, but both at exactly the same fucking time. Especially when we've had little to no issues for a long while. Sod's law, hey, it's there in abundance. So I've enjoyed this Thor's hammer. Would I tell you to buy it? Yeah, I would say it's well worth. Fuck off, fly. It's well worth buying and brewing. 60p a pint. You could. Bulldog kits are well known for going higher. You could stick a bag of sugar in and probably go up to about 7.5, which would make some nice lager. Um, but yeah, out of 5, a good 4.55. Yeah. And that's it for this review. Thank you for watching and listening. Do apologise for waffling on. Cheers. If anybody watches that far, anyway. Cheers.